Hmm.
I think the only people that like Donald Trump are on social networks
Don't
like
you,
Twitter.
don't you think that Amir is the result of great population replacement you're ignoring so badly, Lister?
Amir is an example of a person who got a little sense and think Donald Trump dumb as a box of rocks.
Hmm.
Lister, what do you think will happen when people like Amir are the majority, and it is happening right now?
Nothing. We gonna fix the world because we got sense and we got humility.
Yeah. It's
What would you do
prophesized.
with Amir? Amir, what would you do with the people like Lister?
People believe that African
So
Americans.
we just gonna keep them in their place and make sure they keep to themselves, respect themselves, and respect everybody else.
Yeah.
See, the thing is
You
about
going
black
to
people
give
in
them a
America.
reservation?
No.
Anybody else want a banana?
We don't.
You're going to treat them like white
No.
people are
We
treating
don't.
in
We
South
don't
Africa?
respond to evil. We don't respond for the majority of us. We respond to evil with evil. No, we wouldn't do that.
Amir, are you going to treat those white people like you treat them in South Africa?
Hmm.
No, my wife is mixed.
No?
I got love for plenty white people. I wouldn't do that.
So, why blacks treat white people like trash when they are majority and white people are minority?
A lot of people are systematically oppressed and feel it. A lot of people deal with their own personal problems, but you can't do right. You can't categorize a whole race of people off one's actions. I would never categorize all white people off Alistair's actions. I wouldn't categorize white people off Donald Trump.
So there is examples in the real life. There is example from in the real life what happens to white people when they are a minority and they don't have the grip on the power. It is the South Africa which also Trump was talking about. And Alistair thinks bringing this up is I am the retard, but not he is, by ignoring that fact that white people cannot be a minority anywhere because they are hated so badly that they would be treated like a trash.
Nobody hates white people. I don't think nobody hates white people.
Yeah,
White people.
nobody hates
The way
them.
that white people have
Woo! Never had one lesson. It's prophesied. Make connections with groups that are
Make
radically.
you
Trying to
find
make
your
connections
own
with groups that are radicalists.
because that's where his superiors are sitting in.
But that's because they control that.
Uh,
They fund it. Do you pay attention to what's going on?
do you know that millionaires gift
Do you know that ISIS and
cars?
Al Qaeda are both terrorist groups created by America and Israel?
Listen, millionaires gifted the cars to their bitches. Like
And American
cars,
millionaires gifted their cars
planes,
to Hitler.
and
What are we talking about?
Qatari sheikh gifted the.
Hey,
to the
bro,
Trump
look.
the
All I'm here to
plan.
tell y'all is,
Because
y'all
he
know Trump
owns
dumb as
the
hell.
Trump.
Y'all using y'all ego to still push the situation. Trump a damn dummy, bro. A box of rocks. Y'all know that.
Trump is puppet of Arab people, of Muslims. That's who he is.
Well, it looks like you ran him off the stage. I've observed that when retards meet other retards, generally one of the retards is like, I can't argue with you. You angry. I'm happy. Leave me alone. Hello?
Do you think I'm angry?
Are you peaceful?
Of course I am.
Well, you sound retarded and a little angry.
So what is the one thing I said is the body? You said
I would make of man.
Just to stop using your lips, and then you will stop lying. Because right now, every time you speak, you're a faggot retard.
Becomes strong against the elements, and his moral force waxeth, so that he is master of such men as live in lands of sun, where bodily needs are satisfied without struggle. Consider also him that willeth to excel in speed or in battle, how he denieth himself the food he craveth, and all pleasures natural to him, putting himself under the harsh order of a trainer, so by this bondage he hath, at the last, his will! Now then, the one by natural, and the other by voluntary restriction have come each to greater liberty. This is also a general law of biology, for all development is structuralization, that is, a limitation and specialization of an originally indeterminate protoplasm, which latter may therefore be called free in the definition of a pedant. There shall be no property in human flesh. Every man and every woman hath rights indeed are feasible to give the body for the enjoyment of any other. The exercise of that right shall not be punished either by law or by custom. There shall be no penalty either by loss or curtailment of liberty, of rights, of wealth, or of social esteem. But this freedom shall be respected of all, seeing that it is the right of the bodily will. For this same reason thou shalt cause full restriction and punishment of any who may seek to limit that freedom for the sake of his own profit, or desire, or ideal. Every man and every woman have full right either to grant or to deny the body, as the will speaketh within. This being made custom, the evils of love, which are many, extending to the disturbance not only of body, but of mind, and that in obscure cause shall little by little disappear from the face of his unspeakable glory! This is reality, the human bones. Let each think as he will concerning none of us, but let none seek to impose that thought upon another by any threat of penalty in this world or any other world. Look now, though I have kindled thee to effort in thy way, yet it is the way of thy will, and I say not even that thou dost well to haste therein, for the whole matter rieth in thy will, and to force thyself against thy nature would be an obstacle to thy passage. But if I urge thee to run well this race as an athlete, it is because I have perceived in thy nature that fierce lust and mighty concentration in that will, and I write this letter unto thee, knowing well that thou wilt rejoice exceedingly therein, since it is an expression of thine own will, and it may be a disguise of which thing thou vehemently seekest, I charge thee, therefore that thou permit
There is one light of the sun, though it is distributed. Over walls, mountains, and other things infinite there. There is one common substance, though it is distributed among countless bodies which have their several qualities. There is one soul, though it is distributed among infinite natures and circumspections. There is one intelligent soul, though it seems to be divided now in the things which have been mentioned, all the other parts, such as those which are air and substance, are without sensation and have no fellowship. And yet even these parts the intelligent principle holds together, and the gravitating towards the same. But intellect in a peculiar manner tends to that which is of the same kin and combines with it, and the feeling for communion is not interrupted. Man, thou hast been a citizen in this great state. What difference does it make to thee whether for 5 years? For that which is conformable to the laws is just for all. Where is the hardship then? If no tyrant nor yet an unjust judge sends thee away from the state, but nature who brought thee into it. The same as if a praetor who has employed an actor dismisses him from the stage. But I have not finished the 5 acts, but only 3 of them. Thou sayest well, but in life the 3 acts are the whole drama. For what shall be a complete drama is determined by him who was once the cause of its composition and now of its dissolution. But thou art the cause of neither depart than satisfied. For he also who releases thee is satisfied. When thou hast seen cited the Socratic, think of either Eutyches or Pimen. And when thou hast seen Euphrates, think of Eutychian or Sylvanus. And when thou hast seen Alcaithron, think of Tropeioporus. And when thou hast seen Xenophon, think of Crito or Severus. And when thou hast looked on thyself, think of any other Caesar. And in the case of every one do in like manner, then let this thought be in thy mind. Where then are those men? Nowhere. For nobody knows where, for thus continuously thou wilt look at human things as smoke on nothing at all. Especially if thou reflectest at the same time that what has once changed will never exist again in infinite duration of time. But thou, in what a brief space of time is thy existence? And why art thou not content to pass through this short time in an orderly way? What matter and opportunity for thy activity art thou avoiding? For what else are all these things except exercises for the reason when it has viewed carefully and by examination into their nature the things which happen in life? Persevere until thou shalt have made these things thy own, as the stomach which is strengthened makes all things its own, as the blazing fire makes flame, and the brightness out of haven that is thrown into
There are 7 keys to the great gate, being 8 in 1 and 1 in 8. First let the body of thee be still, bound by the cerements of will. Corpse rigid, thus thou mayst abort the fidget babes that tease the thought. Next let the breath rhythm be low, easy, regular, and slow, so that thy being be in tune with the great sea's Pacific swoon. Third, let thy life be pure and calm, swayed softly as a windless palm.
Fourth, let the will to live be bound to the one love of the profound. Fifth, let the thought divinely free from sense observe its entity.
Watch every thought that springs, enhance hour after hour thy vigilance, intense and keen, turned inward mist. No atom of analysis, fixed on one thought securely pinned, still every whisper of the wind.
So like a flame, straight and unstirred, burn up thy being in one word.
Next, still that ecstasy prolong, thy meditation steep and strong.
Slaying even God, should he distract thy attention from the chosen act.
Last, all these things in one o'erpowered time that the midnight blossom flowered.
The oneness is yet even in this, my son, thou shalt not do amiss.
If thou restrain the expression, shew thy glance to rapture's darkling root.
Discarding name, form, sight, and stress, even of this high consciousness.
Pierce to the heart, I leave thee here. Thou art the master I revere, thy radiance that rolls afar, O brother of the silver star. Crowley, there are 7 keys to the great gate, being 8 in one and 1 in 8. First, let the body of thee be still, bound by the cerements of will. Corpse rigid, thus thou mayst abort the fidget babes that tease the thought. Next, let the breath rhythm be low, easy, regular, and slow, so that thy being be in tune with the great sea's Pacific swoon. Third, let thy life be pure and calm, swayed softly as a windless palm. Fourth, let the will to live be bound to the one love of the profound. Fifth, let the thought divinely free from sense observe its entity. Watch every thought that springs in hence, all ever after o'er thy vigilance, influence and keen turned inward miss no atom of analysis. Fixed on one thought securely dim, still every whisper of the wind, so like a flame straight and unscared, burn up thy being in one word. Next, still that ecstasy prolong, thy meditation steep and strong, slaying even God should he distract thy attention from the chosen act. Last, all these things in one o'erpowered time that the midnight blossom flowered. The oneness is yet even in this, my son, thou shalt not do amiss. If thou restrain the expression, soothe thy glance to rapture's darkling root, discarding name, form, sight, and stress, even of this high consciousness. Pierce to the heart, I leave thee here. Thou art the master I revere. Thy radiance that rose afar, oh brother of the silver There are 7 keys to the great gate, being 8 in 1 and 1 in 8. First let the body of thee be still, bound by the cerements of a will. Corpse rig it thus thou mayst abort, the fidget babe to tease the thought. Next let the breath rhythm be low, easy, regular, and slow. So that thy being be in tune with the great sea's Pacific swoon. Third, let thy life be pure and calm, swayed softly as a windless palm. Fourth, let the will to live be bound to the one love that profound. Fifth, let the thought divinely free from sense observe its entity. Watch every thought that springs, enhance hour after hour thy vigilance. Intense and keen turned inward, miss no atom analysis. Sixth on one thought securely pinned, still every whisper of the wind. So like a flame straight and unstirred, burn up thy being in one word. Next still that ecstasy, prolong thy meditation steep and strong. Slaying even God, should he distract thy attention from the chosen act. Last all these things in one orb, power time that the midnight blossom flower. The oneness is yet even in this, my son, thou shalt not do amiss. If thou restrain the expression, shoot thy glance to rapture's darkling root. Discarding name, form, sight, and stress, even of this high consciousness. Pierce to the heart, I leave thee here. Thou art the master I revere. Thy radiance that rolls afar, oh brother of the silver star. Man has the right to live by his own law, to live in the way that he wills to do, to work as he will, to play as he will, to rest as he will, to die when and how he will. To man has the right to eat what he will, to drink what he will, hands upon the breast of the priestess, and takes back his lance. He turns to the Pualo, lowers and raises the lance, and makes upon them. Do what thou wilt, shall be the whole of the law.
Love is the law. Love under will.
He lowers the lance and turns to east the priestess, takes the lance in her right hand and her left hand. In the left hand she offers the paten. The priest kneels. Takes the host with the right hand and makes with it on the paten and consumes it. Silence the priestess takes, uncovers, and offers the cup as before. If you are walking lost in wonder, empty of self and mindful of reality, and suddenly you interrupt this piece to exclaim, how beautiful is this tree, how magnificent this field. You forfeit life, the intrusion of self and the imposing of judgment separates you from reality and snares you in the net of words. Be still and know. Embrace it all in silence. Be careful with words. COW gives no milk. MANURE has no stench. LOVE knows no passion. Mistake words for truth, and you exile yourself from reality. Others may follow and drink the poison of your confusion. They will die and truth will be defied. Hillel and Shammai received the teaching from Shemaiah and Naphtalian. Hillel said, be disciples of Aaron, loving peace and acting peacefully, loving people and drawing them to reality. Pursuing fame is self-destructive. It distracts us from reality and focuses our energy on ourselves. Those who do not increase knowledge, decrease knowledge. But don't mistake knowledge for talk. One who knows acts knowingly. Fools talk, and their talk too often fools. Those who cease to learn cease to live. Life is learning, attending to reality. Anything less is the sleepwalk of death. Those who misuse knowledge shall not endure, for only reality endures. If you are not attending to reality, where are you?
If I am not for myself, who will be for me? If I am only for myself, what am I?
And if not now, when?
quietly. Say little and do much. Receive all people with kindness. Make yourself a sage. Rely upon reality, not authority. Free yourself from crippling self-consciousness. Attend to each moment and act without hesitation. Do not tithe by guesswork. Justice is not a matter of whim. Today, you may feel generous. Tomorrow, you may feel stingy. Give what is just because it is just. I grew up among the sage. All my life I listened to their words. Yet I have found nothing better than silence. Study is not the goal. Doing is, do not mistake. Talk for action. Pity fills no stomach. Compassion builds no house. Understanding is not yet justice. Whoever multiplies words causes confusion. The truth that can be spoken is not the ultimate truth. Ultimate truth is wordless, the silence within the silence. More than the absence of speech, more than the absence of words. Ultimate truth is the seamless being in place that comes with attending to reality. The world stands upon three things: upon truth, upon peace, upon justice. Speak truth each to the other. Establish peace and render honest judgment in your gates.
Rabbi Eliezer HaKapar said, envy, lust, and thirst for honor drive a person into the self and out of the world. Rabbi Eliezer HaKapar used to say, those who are born are destined to die. Those who die are destined to return. Those who live are destined to be judged. With reality, there is no wrong, no forgetting, no bias, no bribe. All is as it must be. There is no escape. Despite your wishes, you were conceived. Despite your wishes, you were born. Despite your wishes, you live. Despite your wishes, you die. Despite your wishes, you are destined to deal with the consequences of your actions. So get on with it. Chapter 5. The world was created by uttering 10 phrases. Why 10, when it could have been created through one? to make clear that there is nothing apart from reality. No detail too small as to be unworthy of attention. The world was created by uttering 10 phrases. Why 10 when it could have been created through one? To make clear that there is nothing apart from reality. No detail too small as to be unworthy of attention. This clarity makes possible the wicked one's retribution and the righteous one's reward. The wicked deny reality and defile their own home. The punishment is fear of the world. The righteous attend to reality and establish holiness. The reward is equanimity in the world. From Adam to Noah, there were 10 generations. From the creation of humanity to its destruction, there were 10 generations. Why? To teach us the value of patience. Each generation, from Adam to Noah, violated the truth it had been shown. Yet no reaction was forthcoming until the 10th. Reality awaits for us to return to truth. But continued violation reaches a point of no return. Creation and civilization both collapse into chaos. From Noah to Abraham, there were 10 generations. From the destruction of humanity to its redirection, there were 10 generations. Why? To teach us the value of patience. Each generation from Noah to Abraham violated the truth that had been shown, yet no reaction was forthcoming until the 10th. There is no block to turning other than the habit of our own delusion. At any time we may choose holiness, establish justice, spread compassion, thus receive the reward of attending to reality. A healthy and nurturing world. 10 trials were inflicted upon Abraham, and he withstood them all. Why? To show how great was his commitment. Suffering is the stuff of life, and through suffering, one opens the heart to compassion, the shared pain of living beings. We withstand our trials by feeling the pain without abandoning the world, suffering without bitterness. We do justly, even in the face of unjust adversity. 10 wonders were done for our ancestors in Egypt, and 10 at the sea. What was their merit? That wonders were done on their behalf? We do not merit wonder. We simply open our eyes to it. Wonder is the heart of life, beating in the breast of the living. Do not imagine that you merit wonder. Only dare to encounter it. 10 plagues fell upon the Egyptians in Egypt, and 10 at the sea. What was their sin that this was done? The perversion of justice, the enslaving of others, the worship of delusion, the violation of holiness. Such deeds attract chaos, uproot mercy, drive out friendship, and plunge the world into darkness. 10 times did our ancestors test reality. They have tested me 10 times and have not listened to my voice. What is it to test reality? To work against holiness. To fail to hear the cry of justice. To refuse to listen to words of wisdom. Life is forever whispering its secrets. Justice, love, compassion, the greater unity within and beyond all diversity. We are too busy to listen, too noisy to hear anything but our own foolishness. Be silent, be still, listen, and attend. Ten miracles occurred in the temple. The aroma of sacrifice caused no miscarriages, no sacrifice ever spoiled, no fly was ever found in the slaughterhouse. The high priest was never unclean on Yom Kippur, The rain never doused the altar fire. No wind ever dispersed the altar smoke. The omer, loaves, and showbread had no defect. The people stood pressed together, but had ample room to bow. No snake or scorpion ever struck in Jerusalem. No one ever said to another, there is no room in which to spend the night in Jerusalem. Miracles are the ordinary, revealed in their simple splendor. The temple was a place of miracles, for it was the place devoted to attending to the wonder of the ordinary. Where is that place in your life? Why is it not here? 10 things were created at twilight on Sabbath Eve. The mouth of the earth, the mouth of the well, the mouth of the ass, the rainbow, the manna, the rod of Moses, the shamir, the stone-eating worm, the Hebrew alphabet, writing, and the 10 Commandments. And some say also the destructive forces of nature, the hidden grave of Moses, and the ram of Abraham. And some say also the pliers with which pliers were made, the archetypal forms of all creation. There are 7 characteristics of boors and 7 of sages. Sages do not speak before those whose wisdom and experience exceed their own. Do not interrupt another's words. Are not in a hurry to reply. Ask relevant questions, give relevant answers. Speak without deception. Feel free to say, I don't know. When the matter is unfamiliar, acknowledge the truth and admit error. The boor is marked by the opposite of these. 7 misdeeds bring their own misfortune. Robbing the poor of tithes brings famine. Horrific crimes and violating nature bring plague. Perverting justice and truth brings war. Spreading false teachings brings chaos. Idolatry, lust, violence, and the exploitation of nature brings exile. At 4 periods does disease increase in the 4th year, in the 7th, at the conclusion of the 7th year, and at the conclusion of Sukkot. In the 4th year, if we neglect the tithe to the poor during the 3rd year, in the 7th year, if we neglect the tithe to the poor during the 6th year, at the conclusion of the 7th year, if we neglect the law, and let not the poor eat of the fields, during the sabbatical year, at the conclusion of Sukkot, if we rob the poor of the portion of the harvest, do not imagine you can thrive at the expense of others. Injustice to the least undermines the health of all. There are 4 kinds of people. There are those who say what's mine is mine, and what's yours is yours. There are average people, though some say they are like the people of Sodom. There are those who say what's mine is yours, and what's yours is mine. These are bores. There are those who say what's mine is yours, and what's yours is yours. These are pious. There are those who say there are 7 characteristics of There are those who say what's mine is yours and what's yours is yours. These are pious. There are those who say what's mine is mine and what's yours is mine. These are wicked. There are 4 kinds of temperament: easy to anger, easy to calm. The negative is cancelled by the positive. Hard to anger, hard to calm. The positive is cancelled by the negative. Hard to anger, easy to calm. Such people are truly holy. Easy to anger, hard to calm. Such people are truly wicked.
Really?
Lost in wonder, empty of self and mindful of reality. And suddenly you interrupt this piece to exclaim, how beautiful is this tree, how magnificent this field. You forfeit life, the intrusion of self, and the imposing of judgment separates you from reality and snares you in the net of words. Be still and know, embrace it all in silence. With words, C-O-W gives no milk, M-A-N-U-R-E has no stench, L-O-V knows no passion. Mistake words for truth and you exile yourself from reality. Others may follow and drink the poison of your confusion. They will die and truth will be defiled. Hillel and Shammai received the teaching from Shemaiah and Naphtalian. Hillel said, be disciples of Aaron, loving peace and acting peacefully, loving people and drawing them to reality. Pursuing fame is self-destructive. It distracts us from reality and focuses our energy on ourselves. Those who do not increase knowledge, decrease knowledge. But don't mistake knowledge for talk. One who knows acts knowingly, fools talk, and that talk too often fools. Those who cease to learn cease to live. Life is learning, attending to reality. Anything less